All right. Shalom Yashala. Call Lord Yahweh. Bahashim Yahweh Shah. Yahweh. Bahashim Yahweh Shah. Waha Rakak Kodash Barakatham. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, Ruwell. Salutations to the select number of Akion pushing his truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Aquat that they're listening. I'm gonna read a couple of scriptures from Micah 3, man. Just hitting on the point. Just like, man, in the time that we're in, you know, we're supposed to be, hitting our people with the skinny. But hey, a lot of our people aren't gonna get it, and we understand that. But for our people who are in a position to know the name of the Father, the Heavenly Father, and the Son, got the spiritual scoop, but not utilizing it, the Lord's gonna destroy a lot of the Lord's gonna start at the house, man. You know? Matter of fact, bear with me, Baba Kushal, let me get that. Let me see where I want to start at. So like it, bear with me, Baba Kushal. Let me see. Beginning my sanctuary. Oh, verse 6. Salaki. Salaki. This is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 6. Slay utterly old and young, both maids. You know what? Let me start at 4. That would be more clarity and edification. This is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. And Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And how is that done? Through the that would be through the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man, out on the highways and byways, starting with the apostles and elders on down. Okay, so particular brothers are gonna have that mark, man, that trying to think of the word. So like, you bear with me, Baba Kushah. The exemption, that spiritual exemption, I shall say. So having that spiritual that spiritual exemption, man, is mercy from the Most High. Okay, but for 2/3 of our people, not so much, man. Especially a lot of our people who are scoffing real heavy, man. You got women who know the Israelites. They're getting real vocal in these comment boards. You got some men out there on the highways and byways and different sects, and through the spirit, brothers know who I'm talking about. Who's getting very proud and puffed up in the spirit, man. Okay, and the Lord's going to destroy you, man, if you don't repent from that proud and that erring and purposely erring through doctrine, man. Also, anything that GMS says, Jake loves to be contrary to. Apostle Tahar and him said it. Ram Lab and him said it. Rakai and him said it. Gabar and him said it. Not Zach and him said it. Bro, y'all have such a problem, man, and that ego is gonna get a lot of you Jake destroyed, man. Okay, and that's a damn shame, man. Okay, and that exemption, man, is gonna be it's gonna be a thing of beauty, man, because we forewarned our people, man. We forewarned, brothers who are in this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yashah, man. But you want to keep moving in pride and ego, go ahead. Be my guest. This is verse 5. And to the others he said, in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eye spare, neither have ye pity. Okay, the Lord gonna have to put that cold spirit on brothers, man. Okay? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, man. Okay, we forewarned our people, man. Ain't nobody out here playing, man. Verse 6. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. Okay? And I and I said it that way because look at the situation in Uvalde, man. That was the northern tribes. Those are if I'm not mistaken, those are all little northern tribe jakes, man. Who got killed, I believe, who got judged, I shall say, in that mass judgment, along with who? Buffalo, the southern kingdom. So the southern and the northern kingdom, okay? Now, granted, it's talking, it's on it in verse 4 when it talks about so like I'm tripping. Verse 6 when it talks about beginning my sanctuary, especially of Akyam who are in the know, or men and sisters Akwath who are in the know, the Lord's going to start there, man, because this is a beautiful gift that's been given unto us, and pride and ego has got Jake tripping, man, talking all types of shit in the comments. I read that. The apostles and elders read that. The angels read that, and they report it back to the Most High. The angels see Jake on YouTube, man. just straight up. Okay. Let me continue on verse 6, and then I'll get to Micah, and then I'll get some more scriptures. Back in verse 6, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark. That mark of what? That mark of his exemption. And began at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. Okay. And those ancient men are what? Those men who know the truth, man. Who know the truth. Those men who came up in One West, that our apostles and elders were a part of, man. Those ancient men are back today, man, scattered amongst these other sects, man. But the Lord will begin at his sanctuary, man. And then of course it carries, it carries over to two-thirds of our people, man. That Uvalde and Buffalo thing is real spiritual, because it was the southern kingdom and then the northern kingdom, man. And who were vast majoritarily slain? Women and children, young and old, man. Okay, it's a spiritual thing, man. Bear with me, Baba Kushah. I believe I want to go back to Micah 3. Let's see. You know what? Let me get I'll start at verse 1. This is Micah 3 this is Micah chapter 3 verse 1. And I said, "Hear, I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and ye princes of the house of Israel, is it not for you to know judgment?" That's meaning what? Jake to know right from wrong, man. Okay? Jake knowing right from wrong, man. This is spiritually your time to shine, man. We're just out here to do a job and work out our salvation, man, and wake up the elect. Okay? Point blank, period, man. Okay? Let me jump down to verse 4. Verse 4. Then shall they cry unto Yahweh, but he will not hear them. He will even hide his face from them at that time, as they have behaved themselves ill in their doings. Okay, and the Lord has done that when? In Hosea 1. Okay. In times past, and guess what? The Lord has been very merciful, man, and this has been a window for Jake to get their thing together, man. Okay? But Jake want to still play games, and that's fine. Okay? Verse 5. Thus saith Yahweh concerning the prophets that make my people err and bite with their teeth and cry, peace, and he that putteth not into their mouths, they even prepare war against him. Okay? So our people, that goes back to Isaiah 30, man. Our people want to hear smooth things, man. Our people want to hear smooth things, bro. Everything, everything is going down the drain here in the society, and you got different sects who are barely, if I may, barely just now talking about Jacob's trouble, man. Which they should have been preparing our people for, which through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, we've been doing, man. We've been always through the spirit, the starting with the apostles and elders on down, the good, the bad, the ugly has always been talked about, man. Okay. Yes, it is a yapah thing to talk about the good, because it's balanced too. You know, we can't just sit out there and be on the highways and byways and, hey, judgment. Hey, we can't just be up there talking about the curses. Hey, we want the Most High wants to talk about the gifts too. It's a balance, man. But a lot of our people aren't balanced who woke up to this truth, man. And then there's a decent amount of Akyam and Akwath who are, And then also in that verse 5, this talking about the these other sects, man, how they moving too. As far as when you look up when it says and he that putteth not into their mouths, they even prepare war against him. It's talking about people who ain't on their program. They pretty much like, man, you know what I'm saying? Because you could when you interact with those other sects, man, they looking to recruit people, man. We looking to wake up the 1/3, bro. We're not looking to recruit. This ain't no AAU team. This ain't no boys and girls club, bro. This is serious business, man. Verse 6. Therefore, night shall be unto you that ye shall not have a vision, and it shall be dark unto you that ye shall not divine, and the sun shall go down over the prophets, and the day shall be dark over them. Verse 7. Then shall the seers be ashamed, and the diviners confounded ye. They shall all cover their lips, for there is no answer of the Most High. Okay? So it just further proves, man, that this whole softening up butter Jake, man, look, we gonna tell our people the good, the bad, the ugly, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. Okay? Now, when I read in Ezekiel, what? That mark, that's your pie. That's your pie. Exemption. Anybody who's ever been through the education system know when you've done well enough academically, you don't have to take a big semester exam due to what? Exemption, right? Guess what? That's what we're working towards, to be exempt, to have favor in the eye of Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua. But our people want to sit there and do opposite, man, and keep our people engulfed in folly, man. Which is going to get our people destroyed. That's all I had on this. Abaratazah, this is edifying, man. I just want to, just further go into how, look, man, there's a balance with Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua. Okay? Starting from the kids, the men, the women. Hey, the Lord's going to judge how he sees fit. Okay? The Lord is going to see how things need to be judged, and those judgments are going to be carried out through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua. But once again, Abaratazah, this is edifying. Call halal Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shah, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shah, Wahar Rakak Wadash Barakatham. Once again, I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Akyam pushing his truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth, and salutations to the select number of Akwat that they're listening. Shalom.